Ey, ¿qué tal? Ya ando por aquí. Esto... pone que va regular. No sé por qué se me ha puesto además en esa configuración. No sé si será porque esto está hecho... porque es demasiado antiguo. Esto está súper alto. Bueno, pues... ya está, pues nada, pues eso es lo que hay. Esperemos que esto no pete ni muera el internet o algo. Vamos a darle un poquito a The Cat Lady. Lo tenía apuntado hace un montón de tiempo, la verdad. Pero... típico, lo vas apuntando y te van saliendo otras cosas. Y dices, sí, lo tengo ahí apuntado y nunca lo jugaba. Y ya va siendo ahorita. Y ahora me apetece jugar algo tranquilito después de mucho acción, por decirlo
My
así.
name is Susan Ashworth.
Pero no sé por qué se ve así. Solo tengo que
I
hacer
live
mejor para
alone
la
in this
próxima
old
de esto.
two-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside.
Tengo que arreglar eso.
Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true. But I don't like people's company. Not lately, anyway.
Espero que esto no muera, porque esto parece que se está
I
yendo
only
regular.
trust my cats these days, and I will miss them dearly. But they will understand, like they always have. Teacup stays with me till the end. He watches me, as if he knew.
Tica, eres muy guapo. O muy guapa.
Because earlier tonight, I swallowed a whole bunch of pills.
Ah, bien.
They're legal, of course. Prescribed by my doctor for my sleeping problems. But I've taken 34 of them, all I could find in the cupboard. And
Joder.
now the room around me spins in a blurry tango as my heart slows down.
Se ve un poco regular, parece, ¿no?
Any second now, I will be dead. I feel calm. I'm ready for it. I've only got one thing to say now. Thanks for nothing. Goodbye.
Se hizo la automorición. Son 6 o 7 capítulos, por lo menos, parece. La casa en el bosque. Uy. No sé si se escucha a mi madre de fondo hablando por teléfono. ¡Ah! Ay, Dios. Pinta de juego súper retro. Ok. He muerto. ¿Ahora qué? Bueno, eso estoy soñando, parece. Y parece que esto se maneja con teclado y ratón. Pero si me escucháis moquear un poco, lo siento, pero evidentemente, como no podía ser de otra manera, se ha cumplido una tradición en esta casa, que es que cada vez que yo vengo aquí, siempre, desde que me fui a estudiar fuera, siempre que vuelvo, me toca ducharme al menos una vez con agua fría, como esta mañana. ¿Por qué? Porque tengo siempre la puntería de que se me acaba a mí la bombona. Para abrir menú y elegir entre las opciones disponibles. Es como una aventura gráfica, pero es una aventura gráfica que no me deja usar el ratón, por cierto. Me siento extrañamente atraída a este lugar. Debo encontrar una manera de abrir el candado y entrar. Ah, pues aquí no puedo entrar. Está cerrada. Ok. Así que pues parece que me he enfriado un poquito. Y estoy luchando por no caer enferma. Que no creo, que seguramente será simplemente que hoy tengo el cuerpo cortadillo y ya está. ¿Qué es eso? Ah. Y... coño. Ya mañana se me pasará seguro. Que además como hoy he tenido que madrugar. Bueno, madrugar. Levantarme prontito porque tenía que ir a firmar del contrato y tal. Ambulancia. Uy, esta ambulancia bloquea la salida. Quizá ni siquiera haya una salida. Veamos qué hay dentro. Vaya. Todo cerrado. ¿En serio? ¿Really? Es que... Es que ya no
What's
me deja
making
hacer
that
más nada.
noise? Hello? Who's there? Answer me.
Coño. Anda, soy yo. Cadáver, mirar de cerca. Soy yo. Mi frío cadáver está justo delante mío. ¿Qué hace aquí? Susan. Examinar. Me veo tan tranquila. Voltear la cabeza. Ah, vale, que no... Mis ojos, casi lo único que me gustaba de mí. Vaya, qué casualidad, ya somos dos. Madre mía, ¿estoy viendo mi futuro? No, por Dios. Incluso ahora todavía brillan un poco. Vaya creepy eso, ¿no? La llave. ¿Eso es una llave en su boca? ¿En mi boca? Mejor me la llevo. Jeje. Vale. Adiós, Susan. Un placer haberte conocido, Susan. Musiquita de tensión. ¡Pero bueno! ¿He muerto otra vez? Ah, pues no. Vaya chorra, ¿no? Había leído no pederastian, pero no, es no pedestrian. Me pasó exactamente lo mismo con el juego que se llamaba igual. ¿No era...? ¿Cómo era? Que era un muñequito que se movía por las señales de tráfico y los carteles de la ciudad y todo eso, que se llamaba... Eso, ¿no? Pedestrian, creo que era. Y yo lo leí por primera vez y dije... Wait, what? ¿Cómo? Y ya me fijé bien y dije... Ah, no. ¡Un ciervo! ¡No! ¡No te vayas! Don't run away from me. ¿Puedo ir a ver al ciervo? Porque esa imagen del ciervo huyendo ha sido muy larga, así que... Hola, Siervi. A ver, pero esto me está cambiando el escenario. Espérate, espérate. ¡Ah! ¡No! ¡Ya no puedo volver! ¡Hala! ¿En serio? Pero bueno. Pero tío, ¿por qué no me dejas volver? Hala, pues ya está, pues ya me he perdido lo que había ahí. Eso es súper normal. Vaya, ¿otra vez yo? cadáver colgado. Examinar. Mi cadáver colgando de un árbol. Debería estar asustada, pero solo me siento vacía. Espera, ¿qué es eso que brilla en su cuello? ¿Es una llave? El cuerpo está demasiado alto. No lo alcanzo. Tía, solo tienes que levantar el brazo, ¿sabes? Desata. Me tomará 2 horas deshacer este nudo. Pero bueno. Tienes tiempo, estás muerta. ¿Tienes bulla acaso? Parece trabada desde el otro lado. Bueno, ahora tengo que volver hacia el otro lado para abrir la caseta, coger una herramienta y cortar la cuerda. Uy, no puedo recordar este lugar. ¿Estoy perdida? Vaya, otra vez cambiado. Ahora se escucha al cuervo chillando. Rengoku ha muerto, Rengoku ha muerto. Pero bueno, a ver. Qué posición tan desagradable. Por lo menos no es mi cabeza la que está entre las barras. Todo está cerrado en este juego. Vaya a ver, no entra. ¡Oh! Todo está cerrado en este juego. ¡Ey! Malstrom, ¿qué tal? Bienvenido. ¿Qué alto está esto, tío? ¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo va la cosa? Tía, es un cuervo, no te está haciendo nada. Déjalo tranquilo. ¿Tengo que seguir al cuervo otra vez o qué? No sé qué tengo que hacer. No sé qué tengo que hacer, ¿eh? Esto está trabada. Perdón. Tío, ya no puedo volver, en serio. No sé qué pone exactamente en la tumba. No sé si pone Camille, Amelia, Amelie, no sé lo que pone. Pues... Es que no me salen más opciones. ¿Tengo alguna opción más para...? ¿Es posible que al no haber hecho lo del principio de la de esto no pueda... yo... avanzar? No creo, ¿no? Que sea de esos juegos en los que te atascas y ya no puedas... Es que no me sale ninguna opción más. ¿Por qué te das la vuelta sola? ¿Es por algo? ¡Ah! ¿What? Bueno, no entiendo muy bien cómo va el funcionamiento de este juego, pero parece que estoy retrocediendo. ¿Puedo entonces volver a la casa? ¿A la caseta esa? Yes. No. Quita. Bien. Tablones. Examinar. El agujero ha sido tapado con estos tablones. El letrero de abajo dice peligro, interruptor de energía de emergencia. Mirar a través. Definitivamente hay algo ahí. No puedo decirlo con certeza, pero parece un interruptor. No soy tan fuerte como para sacarlo con las manos. Joder, macho, no vale para nada, tía. Un sacrificio demasiado prolongado puede tornar de piedra el corazón. ¿Se necesitaría otro sacrificio para devolverlo a la normalidad? Quizás sea una tontería, solo una vieja máquina después de todo. Qué raro, no parece haber interruptores ni botones en esta máquina. ¿Cómo se enciende? No puedo... Jo, ¿no me das nada? ¿Y si me voy para acá me voy otra vez al túnel? Sí, un túnel que además sigue sin darme nada. Vale, aquí no me deja... Jope, esto se ve que está yendo muy mal. Y es muy probable que sea por el internet de esta casa. Un poco internet para estar todo el mundo chupando. ¿Hace falta algo más, entonces? A ver qué piense. Digo, necesito algo entonces para hacer palanca. O necesito algo para cortar la cuerda. Para coger el objeto. Necesito alguna manera de entrar en la mansión esa con las cabezas. Bueno, la mansión. La valla esa con las... Claro, pero... que aquí no puedo hacer nada. Que en serio, es que estás muerta. Es que no sé qué... Y ahora esta tontería me llevará a la... Ah, o sea, el cuerpo es la clave para... Esto sigue igual, ¿verdad? Se me corta el streaming cada pocos segundos. Sí, es que está esto yendo muy mal, no sé por qué. Ya va pasando desde ayer. No sé por qué. No me está saliendo nada. Tío, pero si no me sale ninguna opción de nada. No me sale. Entonces, todavía no sé exactamente cómo funciona esto. Es que esto aquí no me está dando nada tampoco. Y aquí tampoco me sale nada. O sea, tengo que quitar esos tablones, ¿cómo lo hago? Pues si es que no tengo nada, ningún objeto. No sé si hay algún tipo de mecanismo que yo desconozca ahora mismo. Mecánica, más bien. Quizá otro camino a través del cuervo. en la segunda pantalla. Quizás. Don't know. Porque cambia la musiquita en cada... Ahora tengo que volver para acá para traer el cuero. Y ver si puedo hacerlo de otra manera. Y si yo ahora voy para allá, ¿dónde me lleva? A la misma zona. ¿A la misma zona? No, esto me lleva a lo del... Exacto. Y aquí ni nada, tío. No me sale ningún... No lo entiendo. Y aquí tampoco me sale ningún tipo de... objeto ni nada. Pues no tengo ni idea. No, tengo yo ahora mismo la otra vez. Tío, y no puedo mirar esto. Es que claro, yo no puedo examinar las cosas por mi cuenta. Es lo que me deja, lo que me da la opción. Creo que se ha desaparecido el cuervo. Ah, desaparecido. No me sale nada aquí. ¿Puedo? Aquí tampoco me sale nada. Quita, quita. Pues no tengo ni idea. No me sale ninguna opción. Es decir, entiendo que es lo que lo que tengo que buscar y eso, pero no entiendo. No sale nada. ¿Otro cambio? Ahora lo estoy llevando hacia otro lado, ¿no? Ajá, sí, era la cosa del cuervo. Vale, vale, vale. Venado, examinar. ¿Quién hizo esto? ¿Hay alguien más aquí? Saca el cuchillo, anda, que me hace falta. Ah, amigo, el cuervo era la clave. Puerta. Destrabar. Ah, he dado la vuelta. ¿A qué veremos? Desatar. No, ahora no. Quita. Usar. Ok. Ha caído el infinito. Cadáver. Susan. Examinar. Parezco como si estuviera durmiendo. Registrar bolsillos vacíos. Tomar la llave. Irse. Supongo que esto será para la verja de... ¿Dónde están los cerdos? O sea, el cerdo y la cabra y todo el rollo. No, ahora el cuervo se fue. Claro, ahora en teoría no me necesito cambiar. No, quita. Usar. ¿Soy yo de vieja?
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
Are you the devil?
I know you don't believe in God. If there is no God, is there a devil?
Bueno, yo eso no lo puedo
I'm
saber como
something
jugadora.
else entirely. I come when there's something to take, but I never give
La muerte,
anything
vamos.
back. I am doom, but I'm salvation too. I am feared by most, but adored by some also. Some like yourself, Susan.
Don't flatter yourself, old lady. I don't even know you.
Oh, that's not quite right. I've been around for a
Mira que mi
while.
primer impulso fue decirle de la
Keeping you
muerte, pero
company.
no
Always
sé un
there,
poco
you know?
de qué rollo va esto.
Always there. Long enough to know everything about you.
Everything.
Nobody knows everything about me.
Ni siquiera mis gatos.
Not even myself. What is this place?
This, my dear, is my humble kingdom, and this house is my castle. I rarely invite people in, just like you. I like my solitude. But you are a special guest, and I'm going to make an exception.
Me? Special? I can tell you now that there's nothing special about me, lady.
Don't bring yourself down, Susan Ashworth. Today, you are my guest of honor.
What will happen next?
Depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single
Una foto de
little
tu gato.
breath you take.
Eso me haría querer
I'm
volver.
going to make you an offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer? What can you offer me?
Let's come inside. It's getting cold out here.
Cuadra, mirar. Alone the seashore. Una solitaria playa, ¿no?
Please don't
Costa, más
touch
bien.
anything, dear.
I wasn't going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to yourself.
Mujer extraña, mirar. ¿Estás ya realmente aquí? ¿Que todo esto es un sueño después de todo?
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
Un cafelito ni nada.
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names.
Dime alguno.
I've never paid much notice to what the living call me. But there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Porque si la muerte y les doy de
Because they
comer.
feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone. I guess that's me. Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you,
Perdón.
Susan. You see, I
Sorry.
watched you long enough to understand
Ay,
how
Dios
you
mío.
feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows? I could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You would be
No
yourself
me fío mucho de eso.
again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
Nunca es tan easy.
Is there anyone else here?
Que te he dicho que no me gusta la gente.
I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
Roncando.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything.
Claro, pero nosotros
I
como
know
jugador
what
no
you
lo
want,
sabemos.
But it's not here. It's gone. And it will
¿La
never,
dejaron?
ever
¿Murió alguien?
come again.
What do you want me to do?
Yes. I think it's time to explain.
Nah, debería de haberle preguntado al otro primero.
But where are my manners? We're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell
Tenía
you
que haberle preguntado al otro
everything
primero.
you need to know.
Porque estaba claro que esta era la opción obvia de seguir.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death.
Huh?
I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as the gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special. Just like you. Only in a slightly different way.
No puedo tocar el piano.
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed.
No sé si es buena idea que juegue este juego ahora mismo,
I
pero
don't see the
ya que lo he
point in
empezado.
anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites, that's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan.
Ya eso
They'll want to
te hace dudar si te
kill
está
you.
diciendo la verdad
As homeless
o solo te
as
está
they might
manipulando.
appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means? You will become my hunter, serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel.
Parece
Through
a
the
mí.
river of blood.
No sé si
You'll
esto
find
tiene más
your
de un final.
purpose in life
pero...
see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything
Pero son gente
they've
que yo
done.
conozco de mi vida, entonces, ¿o qué?
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I
No.
killed myself.
¿Se ha caído?
That's all I ever
No
wanted.
sé si se ha caído.
And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Menos mal que estoy grabando porque...
Dear, dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you?
Oh no, ni
only
tampoco en la
gets
otra
worse.
vida.
This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
Are you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival. To do everything you can to defend yourself. I know you're not a murderer. Quite the opposite, actually. You're a good person. But I also know that you don't want to suffer. And those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate.
¿Esto es una metáfora de la vida o...?
You might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. Some weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. And a chance to save yourself.
I can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality.
¿What? Pero si se ha suicidado, ¿por qué
You
querría eso?
cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted. Please, can't you just let me die?
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
Pero bueno...
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see
Ahora
this
la
door
puñala, ¿eh?
here?
Dice, mira, ¿ves? No puedes morir.
Let's go inside. I want to show you something that will help you make up your
¡Ey!
mind. Follow
Evil,
me.
¿qué tal? Bienvenido. Esto a mí me pone que va muy mal, ¿eh? No pone que se me haya caído, pero no estoy segura de si se me ha caído ya alguna vez. Coño. ¡Una barra!
Yes,
¡Será para quitar los
it's
tablones!
you, Susan. Come
Necesito
closer.
esa barra.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet?
Pero si te has
That
visto
body
muerta
in
2
the
veces ya.
ambulance, then the
Claro.
forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
Anda, anda. Hola, Susan. Crucificada, completamente sola, en un lugar que lo ha cambiado todo. De verdad que no quiero estar aquí. Tío, es que aquí no me pone que se me haya caído, pero creo que sí. De verdad no quiero estar aquí. Sí, 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 es que me está saliendo en el chat pero aquí en el OBS no me pone que se haya cortado y se ha vuelto a meter, así que pues nada, pues me tocará luego hacer la pegación. ¿La muerte? Me ha dicho que no es la muerte.
Susan,
Es que esto me
it's
va
time
fatal,
to
¿eh?
make a
Menos
decision.
mal que estoy grabando, en serio.
The parasites are coming whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
I take orders from nobody. I'll do it my way.
Don't you understand? There is no other
De hecho, sí,
way.
tiene una parte que dura 20 minutos y esta lleva 4.
Well,
¡Oh!
I don't know that.
¿20?
Besides, you could be lying to me. How do I know you aren't?
Pues llevo 40 minutos, ¿eh?
Don't want to be. I'll find another
Joder.
way without you.
O sea, tiene que haber otra parte o es que esta parte me está
What?
durando otros 20 minutos.
I appreciate you giving me another
Maldita sea.
chance. Don't get me wrong. I can see now that I've made a mistake.
Bueno, en realidad no tengo que hacer la
I'm
pegación
ready
porque
to
para eso
try
estoy
to fix
grabando.
my life.
¡Guajaja!
But I really don't like what you're saying. If there's one thing I
Juego
learned in
trampótico,
life,
sí.
it's that people let you down all the time. If
Yes.
I don't rely on myself, I can't rely on anyone else.
You fool! You damned arrogant fool! You have no idea what you
¿Qué?
have just done.
No.
But fine, have it your way. In the end, I will be the one
Coño,
laughing
hombre.
at you. I always am.
¿Pero tú dices por la voz de la derecha?
I'm sorry, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't want to know what's going to happen. It's hard enough without it. Thanks for everything, though.
When we meet again, you will beg me on your knees to give you a second chance.
I don't really believe in second chances, so I might have to disappoint you again. Look, this is all just a bad dream. I want to wake up. I'm back in the house. Okay, it'll be fine. I don't need her. I'm sure I'll
Espero que no.
figure out what to do.
¿Lo apago?
They left me no choice, Alice.
¿Qué?
Maybe one day.
Viva la grabación salvavidas.
you'll
Sí,
forgive
porque
me.
vaya, se habrá caído mucho rato y ahora reconectado un rato después. Pues he perdido 20 minutos, ¿eh? Entonces. Vaya sida con.
I think
Ok.
that's enough for now.
No, ¿por qué? No tengo ni idea de lo que he hecho. ¿Ahora puedo tocar? No, no me deja tocar. ¿Por qué? Pues ya no está la señora.
What the? How did I get back here?
Oh. Vale, creo que este me lleva. Esto es una locura. Buah, pues me parece a mí que todos los directos aquí me van a ir bastante mal con el internet de aquí. Y porque estoy con wifi y no por cable, como en mi caso. Ya me lo ha dicho Maltron también, que se para cada 2×3. Tengo la esperanza que en algún momento esto mejore. Uy. Y al menos, bueno, pues para YouTube tengo la grabación. Vaya sida. Vaya sida. Ah, esto ya lo he mirado. ¿Me va a cortar la mano? Lo sabía. ¡Ah! Bueno, en teoría no me puedo morir, ¿no? ¡Ah! Un sacrificio. El sacrificio es el brazo. Bueno, al menos funciona. ¿Puedo coger mi brazo? Oh, no. Adiós. Ok. No, me he hecho un copyright también de la hostia, ¿sabes? Ah, que me he muerto ya. Sí, la del personaje de la derecha, pero de eso hace un rato ya. Eras tu copyright, eras tú. Ah, me morí. Pues sí, me morí. Ah, se suponía que no podía morir, señora. O esto es la intro. Bueno, puede que fuera la intro. ¿O no? Ah, no, pues sí. Tenía que pasar, parece ser. Segundo primer aliento. Voy a morir una vez en cada capítulo.
Yes, I do enjoy fine
Perdón.
art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate.
Estoy rayando, que te
I
cagas.
always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before
Puede
I
que
can
entonces lo
call
que haga
myself
es
that. I often
una
say
horita, ahorita
that
y algo de
patrons
grabación y
are my
corte.
canvas.
Y yo
But
qué
my
sé, espero
job
que ya
is more
mañana o algo.
about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that.
Este que es su
It's
psiquiatra.
just, it's been
Ay,
a
perdón.
difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay, you probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we
¿Esto
begin?
es antes de suicidarme o qué?
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening.
Qué mal me está yendo
It's
esto,
good to
madre
see
mía.
you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital.
No voy a poder.
My name is
streamear.
Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I
Oh,
can see your brain
voy a
function is just
hacer
fine and there's no
una
permanent
horita, horita
damage
y
of
algo y
any
voy a
sort.
cortar porque esto
We've checked your
va muy
internal
mal.
organs and they're fine too.
Va
You're a
tremendamente
very
mal.
lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass.
Bueno, puede
I
ser
would
que no
advise plenty
pueda
of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here.
streamear
Please let them know if you need anything.
hasta nueva orden,
Take
porque
care, Mrs. Ashworth.
esto está yendo fatal.
Please, don't try to speak. What did you say?
¿Qué? Que no
Don't
charla.
worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
¿Qué?
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
¿Cuánto me queda? Mira, en 10 minutillos así ya cortaré, ya haré una horita. Porque, madre mía, es que esto está yendo como el culo. Por favor.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say
¿Cómo?
it,
¿Algo o
but
qué?
you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw.
¿Esto es
That was a
después
chance. One in a
del intento de
million.
suicidio o qué?
I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got
Sí,
to go.
puede ser que
But I'll
fuera
see you
después de
later.
intento
You
suicidarme.
take care, sweetheart, yeah?
No entiendo. Jope. Está súper chunguísimo esto. ¿Puedo levantarme? Joder. Dios. Me moricioné. Pero bueno.
Bad dream.
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare.
Supe el momento que
Guess
entré a la
I shouldn't
habitación que estaba
have
teniendo una
woken you
pesadilla.
up. What was it about?
I was burnt alive.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day. There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to
Pero
smoke,
bueno, ¿en
you
serio?
know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all. Not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she
Como
was
tú.
told. But she wouldn't listen, of course. And as soon as they'd left,
Dios.
they took up a fag.
Pero si
The
de eso
whole
hace
room
un
went up in
montonazo.
flames, and so did she.
Dios, pero si de eso
Guess you didn't really want
hace...
to know that, did you? That's
Madre
just
mía.
me and my big gob.
Pues nada,
Typical.
lo he dicho.
I never know when
Cuando
to
haga la
shut
hora, corto.
What
Y lo dejaré.
happened to me?
Qué remedio.
How much do you
Y en el peor de los casos lo grabo
I-
y ya.
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then all of a sudden, I was on the field of barley. It was great at first. I felt happy. I was free. But it soon got worse. There was this tunnel, but there was no light at the end of it.
Dios, es que me pone
Only
fotogramas perdidos
darkness.
62%. Madre mía.
Then I got lost in
Vaya
the
sida.
woods. There was my dead body hanged on the tree, a burning car, and a crow, and a deer. I heard something behind the trees, but I didn't dare to look. Then I found the house. The old woman who lived there, I think she was Death. Or maybe she was the devil, I'm not sure. She said they call her the Queen of Maggots. She said I should go back, gave me another chance. And so, here I am. Weird dream, eh?
Maybe it wasn't a dream. I really believe in that sort of stuff. It's not impossible.
It felt real, but it was just a dream. Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course.
What?
She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
No tengo hijas.
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry. How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital.
Ahora sí
at
termina la
7 in the
conversación ya.
evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dying Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here
Vaya.
want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow.
¿Puede acabar esto ya?
I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head.
Salud.
You know what I'm saying?
Eso es hace mucho
He
rato.
asks you a lot of tricky questions.
Madre mía.
But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Dios.
Tell me more about this
Quiero
Dr.
terminar
X.
esta
His
escena.
name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
Vaya rollo.
What are they saying about him?
Oh, yeah. They say he's a big flirt.
Vaya. ¿No será este el que tengo que matar?
Cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now, why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up.
Vaya.
They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know.
Eso es
Maybe
una
it's just bad
referencia
aftershave. Or maybe it's
a
something else.
Oh,
la
Thanks for the
semilla del
warning.
diablo.
I'll try not to get too close to him.
Dice exactamente lo mismo la de la clínica de maternidad de su jefe.
I'll tell you this,
Que
Susan.
huele raro y no sabe si es la
He
loción.
starts talking to you, and you just Open up.
Ya,
and
no te
tell him
preocupes si voy a cortar ya, así
everything.
que...
Ya, no te
preocupes si voy a cortar ya, así que...
It's very odd. I don't
Cuando
exactly
termine esta
hide things
cena
from people,
y puedo hacer
but I got
algo,
some really private stuff out of me.
cortaré, porque eso el
Really
directo
private.
es
You know what I
imposible.
mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure,
Ujú.
but it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills. Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently, she came in the ambulance with you. But then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Mis gatos.
Maybe. Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room
La
not far
enfermera.
from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse
Madre
and
mía.
all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day.
Vaya.
Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
Pero
Tell
esto...
me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman.
No.
He comes
Vale, vale.
all night, but stupid.
Ya está, ya está.
She let no doctor.
Ya está, ya
I'd
está, ya
put
está,
him
que esto ya lo he preguntado.
He's got a.
What do you mean?
He's
Oh,
Que esto
now
ya
I'll
le he
tell you still. I don't
preguntado.
really, and we haven't. So
sure, I think
Vale.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
Ok.
We'll start with a little chat about your
No, quiero...
childhood.
Esto
I
puedo...
want you to be as honest as possible. It's important
¿Puedo?
if we want to get to the bottom
puedo
of
parar
your
esto?
problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
Vale, ahora. Hala. Partida guardada correctamente. Pues nada, lo voy a parar aquí porque esto me va fatal. Entonces ya veré si lo que hago es grabarlo entero o mañana pruebo otra vez a ver qué tal. Así que nada, muchas gracias por verlo en YouTube, si lo estáis viendo en YouTube. Y lo siento mucho por los que lo estáis viendo en directo porque es una puta mierda, pero intentaré que mañana se vea un poquito mejor. Así que adiós.